Many people give Legend of Korra a bad rep. They say it's not as good as Avatar: The Last Airbender, and some people even go as far as to say it's garbage. Well, I have to politely disagree. And today I want to go over why I think Korra is a great show. Standalone, and a sequel to The Last Airbender. Korra is set about 70 years after The Last Airbender, at the beginning of a sort of industrial revolution. The first problem I always hear about Korra is about the setting. That this era, machines, cars, radios, ruins the environment that The Last Airbender had. Well, I have to disagree. Though all this industrialism seems to oppose the natural way that we are experienced to, it is only natural for technology to progress in such a way. Even in The Last Airbender, we had some high-tech machinery. We even had an entire episode dedicated to the invention of man-made flying. So I believe that this industrialism adds to the environment in a special and unique way. It shows us how an era of benders and non-benders adapts to the changes in the world. And this was actually one of the main focuses in Korra besides the main plot. We get to see so much of the world through the public's eyes, not just the Avatar and her gang. Compare this with The Last Airbender. Only very rarely did we get to see an environment where the focus was on the public and not on our gang. And this is fair because our overall story arc revolved around Aang becoming the Avatar and facing the Fire Lord. But I believe that this public view greatly adds to the Korra story arc. And the addition of the environment being in the industrial era really strengthens this public view and our view of the public in this crazy fictional world. I don't see people complaining about this as much, so I guess that's a good thing. But I still want to go over why I believe this made the show so much better for me personally. The Last Airbender, being a great god of a show, lacked one aspect in my opinion, and that was raw relatability. It was hard to relate to the struggles of any one character specifically. We could all find ourselves in bits of other characters, but the stories of our characters were so unique that it was hard to relate directly. This is one thing Korra did great. Being teenagers and in a more modern era, I can definitely see myself more easily relating to the characters and hence becoming more attached to the show. I mean, every guy has felt like Season 1 Bolin at times, and sometimes we all feel like a little Season 3 Mako.
So, as you were, ladies.
I can't really speak for the relatability of the girls, as I'm not one, but I reckon it follows the same trend here. The relatability with the characters really strengthened my relationship with the show and the world of Korra. And another reason why I love this show. What The Last Airbender did so amazing was build-ups. From the very first season, we are told that the Fire Lord is this evil, diabolical man. And we don't even get to see the man's face until Season 3. And it did not disappoint. This one overarching story made tuning in to each and every episode that much more special. Korra, however, had a new villain each and every book, breaking the flow that The Last Airbender had with these big build-ups. However, this still resonated with me, as the multiple stories taught us and our characters new lessons. Each villain Korra faced was different from the last, forcing her and her friends to learn new tricks, new strategies, and new techniques. And this really allowed the character's development to shine through. In The Last Airbender, no doubt we got a lot of character development. Each character grew in their own special way. But Korra also had some great development of characters. And because of our wide array of main characters, a much larger group than The Last Airbender, these separate stories in each season gave each character their moment to develop and grow. This further reinforced the spirit of Team Avatar, no matter what the team goes through, they always come out stronger and better. So this was just 3 little aspects that really made me fall in love with Legend of Korra. The Last Airbender will always be number 1, but Korra is still a great show, no doubt. There are a few more reasons I want to discuss about why I do love Korra, but maybe I'll save that for another video. Let me know if you agreed with these reasons or if you disagree. I'd love to have a discussion in the comments. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.